So this is Mount Sports Manufacturing Facilities, MSMF, who deals in manufacturing of sports articles. Although MSMF is major market player, but can capture the market further. Currently, MSMF manufactures 5 types of badminton shuttle named as 101, P102, 103, 4 and 5. So production facilities are limiting factor. So there's a limiting factor, but interestingly, nothing in numbers is given for this. Okay, means numbers means hours or units limitation is not given. Production and marginal cost data of these 5 products are specified in table below. So we have 5 products here. Monthly production is given, material cost, labor cost, variable production overhead is given. So total is 12, 16, 14, 13, 12. Next, on drive to cost leadership strategy, MSMF is thinking to outsource some of the products. Cost leadership means cost reduction. So they are focusing on cost reduction. So on drive to cost reduction strategy, MSMF is thinking to outsource some of the products. Shuttles can be sourced from a well-established company, Protease, at the following prices. There is no tie-in between the products. Tie-in means you can buy any product independently. Tie-in means one's order is not connected with the second order. So all products can be outsourced individually. And read it as can be outsourced individually. Okay. So there is no connection between the 2 orders. These costs are on CIF basis. So CIF basically means cost, insurance and freight. That means no other cost is involved apart from this. So this is your outside purchase price. Company-wide fixed overheads are of 15 lakh each year, out of which 2,40,000 is directly attributable to production of these 5 products on annual basis. This fixed overhead of 2,40,000 is evenly split across 5 products and entirely avoidable. Till date, company does not have experience to outsource any element of production. So this means that 2,40,000 is directly attributable. This is avoidable fixed cost. So if any avoidable or specific fixed cost is given, you remember that we consider it as a part of relevant cost. So this is apportionable to these 5 products on annual basis. So if you want, you can find for each product, which will be 2,40,000 by 5, and it's annual. In above we have monthly production, so you can divide by 12 to find the amount per month. This is coming 4,000 per month. Okay, and it's clearly written that these all costs are entirely avoidable. Directly attributable especially means avoidable. It's again expressly written here. Till date, company does not have experience to outsource any element of production. Mr. Singh, who is newly appointed management accountant, brings the huge experience to the organization on cost control and reduction techniques. While discussing the possibility of outsourcing with CFO, Mr. Singh explained the limitation of outsourcing. So there is possibility of outsourcing as well as there are some limitations of outsourcing, and also presents a white paper. White paper means a research paper, a case study, research or case study on gain sharing arrangement. If you remember, we have done this gain sharing arrangement. It's an arrangement whereby our supplier and us will enter into an agreement to save our costs, and if any saving has been achieved, then the sharing would be done between supplier and us. So which can be entered with supplier to whom outsourcing is done. CEO just entered into the office of CFO where such discussion is ongoing. Okay, so Mr. Singh and CFO were talking about this. So CEO just entered on words of such discussion, but he heard about gain sharing arrangement and curious to know further about the same. Required is CEO post presentation discussion seeks report from Mr. Singh to recommend. See, there is a report requirement. So report means you have to write in the format of a letter. Recommend the products which would be outsourced. When you are recommending, recommendations should always mean financial and non-financial both. The products which should be outsourced. Report should also explain gain sharing arrangement along with aspects of that MSMF need to consider ensuring success out of gain sharing arrangement as part of outsourcing contract with Protease. Okay, so we have to talk about first whether outsourcing should be done or not, and in second case we will talk about gain sharing arrangement. So let's do it. It's very easy. I'll not actually solve the way institute has done. I'll make it more simple for you. So solution to question 2, DJB. Solution to question 2, DJB. First statement is basically for part 1. You should write a report. There is no part 1 kind of thing to be followed. You should write a report to MSME, MSMF, to MSMF, or you can write to CEO, MSMF, from management accountant, subject is evaluation of outsourcing, evaluation of outsourcing of products to Protease. Protease is the name of the company. So the report should cover 2 aspects. First, the products to be outsourced. So there we have 5 products here: 101, 102, 3, 4 and 5. So we have 5 products here, okay? 101, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to take relevant cost of make. You have to take relevant cost of make, which will be variable cost, which is direct material, direct labor, variable overhead, and then also take avoidable fixed cost. You can copy 642, 493, 752, copy from question 382, 651. Avoidable fixed cost is 4000 divided by units, production units per month. So units are given here 1000, 1200. In each case we have 4000. So take now 4000 divided by 1000 is 4. Then 4000 divided by 1200 is 3.33. 2. 4000 by 3000 is 1.33. 4000 by 1500 is 2.67. So total will come 16, 19.33, 16, 14.33, 14.67. Then compare it with purchase price. So purchase prices are 17, 18, 18, 11, 15. Now you can decide make, buy. Make, buy is cheaper. Make. So by comparing, we can understand that we should outsource P102 and 104. So you can write the comments by comparing. We understand that we should outsource only products P102 and P104, and the rest should be continued to be made in-house. Correct? Now these are financials. See, one point was written here that production facilities are limited. One point is written here that production facilities are limited. So when this is written, production facilities are limited, there is no implication of this because there is no further information about it. However, other factors that you should consider, the other factors that should be considered for outsourcing are, see there are some points here. Number one, first point is your employee morale. Okay. So when you will be shifting the work to outsourced supplier, your current employee morale may go down. Second point is cost of spare capacity arising due to outsourcing. So there will be some capacity which has got no use due to outsourcing. You should think about that. Third point is all those terms and conditions with the vendors, terms and conditions with the suppliers as regards to QQT. We say QQT, time, quality, quantity. Okay, so I think this is enough for your first part, which was recommending. Now second part is to also explain gain sharing arrangement. So say in report we have recommended the products to be outsourced. In second part we have to write about gain sharing arrangement. So let's write gain sharing arrangement is an informal or formal contract with the suppliers to collaborate together with the company together with the company to suggest ideas, changes in methods, that can result into savings or yield or higher productivity or higher efficiency, such that the financial gain can be shared. The financial gain can be shared with the supplier as well in a predetermined manner. In a predetermined manner. Okay, so the question is also saying that you have to talk about the aspects that you should consider to make it successful. The aspects that should be considered to make it successful are: number A, be specific, as in what areas to work upon. Okay. Second aspect can be define gain sharing ratio clearly so that each one knows what will be the outcome of the effort. Third, effort is required from both the parties. Fourth, MSMF must set up a separate team to brainstorm the ideas and to implement it. So this is the end of the things that we need to write. A report should always end in a conclusion without any mention. A short conclusion can be enough, that as per the above analysis, MSMF must consider the outsourcing option, keeping in mind the other factors. Keeping in mind the other factors. Okay, so I think this is all enough. You need not elaborate too much. My objective of making you write this was to help you know how much lesser you can write and still get good marks. I cannot say that this will be given full 10 out of 10 or 20 out of 20, but still you should get good marks. All key points have been duly covered here.